Lonzo Ball is not the priority right now for the New Orleans Pelicans. So when folks get surprised and they be like, dang, like what? Stan Van Gundy? This ain't gonna be good for Lonzo. Yeah, you're right, because they're not worried about Lonzo right now. They worried about Zion. Now, what I actually believe to be a thing, and this is one of those things I was saying. I've listened to Gilbert Arenas. He's got his own like little podcast or whatnot. Man, I wish I could find this. I'd be wanting to play these clips for you, man, but you know how the streets, man, the YouTube streets be out here hard on you. You start trying to play clips and all of that stuff. But there's a segment of this Gilbert Arenas podcast where he talks about pattern players versus non-pattern players. And he's saying like the pattern player is somebody who comes down in a set and is, you know, we're going to run this play. You're going to come off the screen. Woo, woo. And when you put them in these situations, they are going to excel. They've got a same little crossover, boop, 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 step move, come back. It's the same move over and over and over. In those situations, they excel. Non-pattern players are the guys who going to hit you with the thing, crossover, and then you like, wait a minute, where did that come from? That's some shit I never seen before, right? When you talk about the Kyrie Irvings, the Devin Bookers, the guys who, if you stand in front of them, you have no idea what they're going to do. Like those are the folks who excel in this Stan Van Gundy type of offense. When they talk about another reason why they brought Stan Van Gundy to the New Orleans Pelicans, one of the big things that they are saying is because JJ Redick was like, when I was in Orlando, when we had that immaculate season, Stan is the one who really put me on. Like I had the most growth under him. And it's because, if you a spot up shooter, we're going to put you in positions to spot up shoot. I can only imagine that Stan Van Gundy is licking his chops right now because he's like, we got a Zion who's going to get right in the post. We got a shooter in JJ Redick who's proven. We got some ball handlers in BI and Drew Holiday. And the crazy part is that he's not considering Lonzo a ball handler. He's a 3-and-D guy in this Stan Van Gundy offense. And to be truthfully, I think that there's a lot of folks who, like my man Blueprint Style says, I hate this hire for the whole entire team. I don't believe that Lonzo will play the entire season next season in New Orleans. However, I believe that there's a part of me that believes that in a limited role, when Pels need a run and gun type coach like the old UNLV, I'm not sure. What I believe, though, let me tell y'all this, is that there's a part of me that believes that the 3-and-D kind of, we going to get you to stand there and shoot at this point may be what my dog Lonzo needs. I hate to say that. I hate to say that because I know he's working on his game and you see him out here with the trying to get right. But I feel like there's a part of me that feels like if you say, yo, we want you to lead the break in transition, set the tone, set the culture of sharing the ball in our offense, and we want you to be a spot up shooter. We want you to move. We're not going to necessarily call the plays for you to be the 3-point shooter like JJ Redick is, but we know that BI is going to draw attention, Drew Holiday is going to draw attention, and Zion is going to draw attention, and JJ Redick is going to draw attention because he's a shooter. You're on the court in the NBA. You're going to be wide open night in and night out. 5, 6, 7 3-point attempts a game, you got to knock those down. If my man Lonzo is working as hard as most folks feel like he's working right now, that is a position that is going to secure the bag for him long-term in the NBA. Because right now, in the pick and roll, we haven't necessarily seen him like be a super threat. Obviously, he can pass out of it, but nobody consistently is feeling like he's a threat to if you run a screen, you go under it because we're gonna give you the shot, right? If you drive, we see him get to the rim and be looking for the pass. They don't even go to block it. They step back and step into the passing lanes. We've seen this happen with him. So now, yes, if over this offseason he increases the capability to be able to do that, I feel like it's lights out. It's about to get crazy for him, because once he gets those opportunities, he take advantage of them. Folks got to go back to the drawing board and say, you know what, man, we thought we was going to have Lonzo just standing off in the corner somewhere, but nah, that ain't what he's doing. But what I'm saying to you is that in this offense where you have a BI, a Drew Holiday, and a JJ Redick, and a Zion Williamson, all folks who, if you any NBA team, you will know that those four guys can score. Zion in the paint, he damn near could scare you a little bit if he starts shooting threes. You know that Drew Holiday, Brandon Ingram can step back and shoot the long ball, can get to the basket and score. Anybody who is on the court, who is the fifth man, you just got to be able to knock down wide open shots. When folks talk about Lonzo Ball and they say, we want Lonzo, Ball Facts in the building. What's up, my guy? When folks talk about Lonzo and they say, bro, my man Ball Facts threw me off for a sec. What's up, my guy? JJ Redick sold Van Gundy to the Pelicans. JJ Redick definitely sold Van Gundy to the Pelicans because he knows he's going to get some activity and some plays called for him specifically to be a shooter. What I'm saying to y'all is this might be the move for a guy like Lonzo Ball, because you limited his role. All you telling him to do is, bruh, you've been shooting the hell out of the three-point line. That's where you got the most confidence at over the last couple of years. You'll see games where Lonzo will score 18 points and all of them come off of three-pointers, not going to the basket. So when I say, yo, he actually is playing himself into this role and preparing for it for a while now, like literally that's what we've seen from him. That's what's been put on tape. Even the opportunities when it's like, yo, here's your chance to go to the rack. Now, what I say is that in my head, when we go back to talking about pattern players and non-pattern players, BDS Dance Studio, what's good, my guy? Is going to make his threes and layups. Y'all in trouble. Let me see this. Let me see. So when we talk about pattern players and non-pattern players, it's hard for me to see where Lonzo fit into that, because I'm used to seeing him play in that crazy fast running gun style offense. So it makes me think that he's a non-pattern player because it's so crazy. But when you break it down, it's a system. It's the same things. If somebody, I said this in the last video, you know, when somebody is doing something that is like that you can identify them with, because when you start to impersonate them, you know what they're going to do. If I ask 20, 100, don't even matter, Lonzo Ball fans, folks who watch them again, what's his signature shot? The cross, step back, three ball. That's his shot. He's going to take that shot when the game is on the line. We know that's what we're going to get from him. Nobody's telling you anything like you're going to see a LaMelo or cross step. As he get to the thing, it's not his ball. Hey, my guy, Precise Windom, what's good? What's good? Also, man, I got the StreamYard link ready. If you're trying to jump in, shed some light on the situation, let me know. Send me a DM over there on the Instagram or send me a tweet or something, and I will send you the code so you can join the conversation and all that stuff. Precise Windom, much appreciated. You feel me? Much appreciated. But so I think that this could secretly be a great thing for Lonzo Ball, because yes, it's going to be a limited role, but the pressure that he's going to be under is going to be limited so much. because a lot of the action and the activity is going to be probably going away from him. And all he got to do, like my man Ball Fact says here, is make his threes and layups, and the NBA is in trouble. Make the threes, make the layups, the NBA is in trouble.